Megan, it's so nice to see you
Nice
again.
to see you.
Back in Izmir, in Turkey.
Yes.
For how many times now?
This is my second time in Izmir.
In Izmir. But you had some more surgeries,
Yes.
right? I remember well, you had a gastric sleeve.
Yes.
Which year was that?
That was 2022.
3 years ago. And may I ask you what your weight was at that time?
So I was 25 stone in 2022.
Okay, that means?
So I was quite big, yeah. So I had the gastric sleeve in 2022. I've lost 15 stone to get down to 10 stone. And then last year, I think it was around May time or April time, I had my first plastic surgeries. So I had my breast uplift and my FDL tummy tuck.
Nice.
So big long line down here and then one across there, but the scars have just healed so well. I'm so impressed with them.
Extremely well.
Yeah,
what's the secret? Of course, the surgeon did a good job.
Yeah, he did an amazing job.
You also applied the creams, like
all of the creams, yeah, and just staying really on top of it and making sure you're applying them every day, and also taking it really slowly after your surgery, so not pushing yourself too far, going on the walks and keeping active, but not doing any heavy lifting and stuff like that.
How's that possible? Because you also work, right?
Yeah, so I have an office job. So last time I think I had the week here, and then I maybe had 2 or 3 days on the sofa just chilling, and then I went back to work on the Monday, and obviously because it was just an office job, I can work from home, so it was okay. But I also had Matt with me, so he carried all the heavy bags and stuff like that. But we were really careful just to not push me too far because we didn't want to do anything to my healing.
And you were happy with the results?
Yeah, I was absolutely over the moon.
But you're back now.
I am back now, yes.
What's the reason?
So last time I had the uplift, and I initially wanted some implants in, but the surgeon said my breast, the stretch marks on my breasts, they said that if they'd have put the implants in last time, they'd have stretched because the quality of my skin was not very good. So I had to wait until my skin was healthier to put the implants in. But I'm glad I waited, because this time last year I wanted huge implants, and I've had a year to think about that and grow up a little bit, and I've come to my senses and just wanted something sensible that wasn't going to hurt my back too much.
Very good.
And also be realistic that if I'd have had huge implants, it would have stretched the skin again, and I'd have probably had to have another uplift.
So you've been patient?
I'm very patient. You tried to be, yes.
And I think you made the right decision. And then talking about your health, I mean, 22, how did you feel then, and how do you feel now?
So
because it's not only the looks, I guess, it's also your health.
Yeah, so in 2022 I was struggling to walk to the end of the street. I couldn't exercise. When I was trying to exercise and lose weight, I was hurting myself even more. My knees were hurting. I've actually just had some blood tests done at my doctor's, and they showed me the blood tests from when I was 25 stone, and the doctor actually said to me, she was like, can you see what you've done? You've probably added another 10-15 years to your life. Like the quality of life I can have now is just great. I'm so happy I did it, and that gastric sleeve changed my life, and it's just the best thing I've done.
Very good. And then having the aesthetic surgery.
Yeah, and then afterwards,
especially healing that well, you know, it's
just been a huge confidence boost. And so we went on holiday at the start of the year, and it's the first time in maybe 10 years where I've been able to wear a bikini and be happy on nice clothes and not feel all self-conscious. Sorry. So
just want to see these pictures.
Yes. So it's given me a new lease of life, and I'm so happy with it, and I can't wait to see the results from my last surgery.
Yeah, well, because we will go for the dressing right after this interview.
Yes.
Dr. Under is already waiting, so we have to be a bit quick. But if you can give any advice to people that are having a lot of weight, for example, the 25 stones, what would you advise?
So I would say make sure you're mentally ready for a gastric sleeve, because it's a big change. You have to change everything, your diet, your lifestyle, so it is a big decision. But if you think you can manage that and change your ways, then it's honestly the best thing you can do, and it's changed my life, and I'm so glad I did it. And then that, even if you've got loose skin after the gastric sleeve, you can come here and you can be made to feel like $1 million again. So
it takes a little bit of time. It's not going to be, and as you said, you need to put yourself, because a gastric sleeve, it doesn't mean you get the surgery, it's all over. You do need to change your eating behaviors and habits. I think what is also important is that you have the support from family and friends, which you also, I think, you had. You had your companion with you all the time, who took good care of it.
Yes.
You can take him or her to the hospital, which we also have the companion here. Maybe you join us as well, because maybe it's also interesting to have the view from your side, because you have been side to side with Megan on her side, and supported her. Is there any advice from your side as a companion?
Just patience, really. Just making sure that you're comfortable, making sure that your partner's comfortable, reinforcing some of the information given, because the doctors give you a lot of information about what you should do afterwards, and I think when you've just had a surgery, you can forget that. So remember for your partners what the doctors say, definitely, and just sort of help in that way. And like I said, patience is the biggest one, because they do need support afterwards, especially with just mobility, getting around. The things that you'd normally take for granted, like just bending over and picking something up, just realising you have to help a little bit in the first few weeks with that.
Excellent. And you get a holiday in Turkey, right?
Yes, great for me, and the staff, the hotel, the surgeons, the company, everything has been incredible, like far exceeded my expectations, and it has felt like a holiday. Although it's a surgery, it has felt like a holiday. It's been brilliant.
Excellent. You also came on a very, the last time before the summer and now a bit after.
Yeah, it's very warm now.
Doing such a surgery really high, with the temperature is 40 degrees, is maybe not the best. So you chose a fantastic time to do it, and you can really enjoy it. It's fantastic weather.
It's been beautiful.
Exactly.
Good. I think my phone is already ringing, and Dr. Ender wants to see you.